Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Burton Boilers, and today is a quick video where I will be talking about our 3-0 victory against Newcastle, and the person I will be focusing on in my player watch is, there's only one player, isn't there? It's not St James's Park, it's St Reece James's Park today. So yesterday we had no Mason Mount, no Kovacic, no Lukaku, no Werner, no Pulisic. But hey, guess what guys? No problem. We still done the job. We won the game 3-0. And that was all down to our defence again. Our defence and a penalty by Jorginho. And if our strikers are not available or not scoring, then we've got defenders who can do the job for us. You know, the last four games, it was down to Ben Chilwell on the left-hand side, 4 and 4. But when he didn't score, we turned to the right, and we've got a guy called St Reece James. Yeah, so they had St Maximan, but we had St James. Yeah, so St James did the business for us. So he had a very good performance from him, not just the goals. You know, what I liked about him yesterday is control of the football was second to none. So the way he, controls the ball on his chest, with his feet, no problem. He's just such a natural footballer, this guy. And he's strong in the tackle. He's not like some of these, one-trick pony right backs. Trent Alexander-Arnold, anyone? Crossing is great, yeah. His passing's good. Defending not so good. But with our guy, he does it all. His crossing is very good. He should have had an assist actually. He had a brilliant ball played across where Hakim Ziyech should really have scored, or Havertz. Both of them missed a delicious cross into the box. So he could have had arguably had an assist or two to his name. Newcastle yesterday, they came to play with a low defensive block, and when they got the ball, it was like Route 1 football. Let's knock it up the pitch. But he dealt with all the high balls because he was strong in the air. Every time the ball kept coming his side, he'll win it in the air. So he's got that physical ability as well. So trying to do that, the aerial play, no problem. He dealt with that really easily. We were struggling at times to try and break down this stubborn Newcastle defence. It's hard to break down a team when you've got 10, 11 men behind the ball, and that was their game plan, just to just keep it tight, try and hit us on the break. But it wasn't working for them because every time the ball went up the field, it came back again. So our wing backs this yesterday, they were slightly different than what we have been seeing in the past couple of games, because in the last couple of games they've been playing more of inverted wing backs. But yesterday, both Reece James and Ben Chilwell hugged the touchline and tried to make the pitch as wide as possible. And the plaudits also go to Callum Hudson-Odoi, who I thought had a very good game. Ziyech was better in parts, but there's still a lot of improvement to be done in that area. Havertz's movement was quite good. He kept the Newcastle defenders busy. But it was like 60 minutes gone, 65 minutes, and it was still 0-0, giving Newcastle a bit of hope. And actually, it was Newcastle's better spell where we actually scored. Their St Maximan started to get back into the game, and he was showing a little bit of his trickery. The fans started to become very more vocal in support as Newcastle upped the tempo a little bit. But you know what? Chelsea still had the game under control, and it came from a run from the impressive Callum Hudson-Odoi, who beat 3 players, took the ball to the byline, got the ball across, and the presence of Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who came on for Ziyech. He caused the defender to head the ball into the direction of Reece James, and you know what? control and left foot. So this guy's got 2 feet as well. And I hate it when players just can't shoot with their weaker foot. But this guy, you wouldn't know what foot he was with. The way he hit that ball, he hit that ball true. He hit that ball clean right into the top corner, and that settled nerves for Chelsea. Put us 1-0 up. So brilliant strike. And a few minutes later, and this time he hit the ball with his right foot. Fantastic. First of all, Ruben Loftus-Cheek had a shot which ricocheted and came back into the path of Reece James, and because Ruben Loftus-Cheek's shot, the goalkeeper had gone down anticipating the save for Loftus-Cheek's shot, but the defender got a block on it, fell nicely to Reece James, and the keeper was already on the floor. James has hit the ball true as well. Another true strike. This time with his right foot into the roof of the net. 2-0, game done. Then a few minutes later, a run by Havertz, the goalkeeper brings him down, penalty. A lot of people were thinking, you know what, I think Jorginho should have given that penalty to Reece James to complete his hat trick. But you know what, we are a professional outfit. That's why we're going to go close this season, if not win the league, because you know there's no room for sentiment. We've got a penalty taker. Let him take the penalties, because you know what, he allowed James to take the penalty and he missed it. Not saying that he wouldn't have missed it, because he's quite a competent penalty taker. We've seen that in the 2 shootouts in the League Cup where he scored goal, and you know, he showed a lot of calmness to score the penalties. But had he taken it and missed, and then we missed out on the league on goal difference by 1 goal, a lot of people are going to be coming back to this game and saying, why didn't our penalty taker take that kick? So I do like it. We've some other clubs, and that's where you get a lot of argument. Who takes the penalty? Who doesn't take the penalty? You know, we've got a guy who's taken our penalties, and that guy is Jorginho, and we know why. You know, nice, cool, composed penalty. So that's it. 3 points in the bag. So and what a weekend, because not only did we get the 3 points in the bag, but we looked at the other results. We saw that Brighton had drawn 2-2 after being 2-0 down against Liverpool, and Manchester City had lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace has proven to be a bit of a bogey side for Manchester City. I think that's the second time in 3 years they've beaten them at the Etihad. And so we are opening up a gap. 3 points on Liverpool, 5 points on Manchester City. And you know what I like? We've still only conceded 3 goals all season. So we're on, you know, I said in another video, and I'll reiterate it again. So you got goals win you games, defences win you leagues. So if you've got a strong defence, you're not conceding goals, then you've got a great chance of winning the league. We saw with the Liverpool game, even before they went 2-0 up, the way that their defence was opened up. I think Solly March missed an easy chance at 0-0. Liverpool 2-2. They didn't know how to close up shop. Allowed Brighton back into the game 2-2. We saw a rash challenge by Laporte in the Manchester City game. Their defence isn't as strong as it was last season. If you remember last season, Manchester City, they started off a bit shaky. Then what did they do? They went on a run where they did not concede any goals. I think they went 10 games without conceding a goal, and that was the platform for them winning the league last season. And what I'm seeing with Chelsea's defence now, we're hard to break down. And we've got a solid base, 3 goals in 10 matches. So if we can continue in this vein, then it makes us favourites for the league. What do you think, guys? Stick your comments in the section below. Who was your man of the match? Do you agree, Reece James? How well do you think the others did, like Calamas and Adoy, for example? Do you agree with me about defences win you leagues? Stick your comments in the section below, and I will see you guys on my next video. I think it's going to be the preview of our match against Malmo. Until then, guys, take care. See you later. Bye-bye.